Hello everyone, it's been a while. I haven't made a video in quite some time, so I'm deciding to come back and just do some reactions, something quick and easy. I'm going to react to some homemade fight scenes because I love making fight scenes, and when I was younger I used to watch other people's homemade fight scenes so much. I had like a little high-8 camera that I would like shoot all kinds of stuff on, whether it was like documenting parties that I went to or shooting little homemade skits, or sometimes it was like little homemade fight scenes. And I just love it so much. And yeah, so I'm gonna go through and watch 3 fight scenes today that look promising, and I'm not going to talk bad about any of these because like I'm just happy that people are out there, you know, doing what they love to do. You know, any criticism comes from a place of love. I want you to know that. First up, we have this video called Relentless. So it says a fight scene by Kevin Tsai. I hope I'm saying that right. High school student film. So these people are in high school. So let's see how this goes. I say that guy looks a little old to be in high school. The bald guy.
I'm just trying to protect my sister. Don't make me do this.
Committing yourself to a fall like that's pretty impressive, especially for a high schooler. Well, all right then.
Okay, you're sick. Put the knife down. You don't even know what you're doing. Put it down. Stay away from my sister.
I don't even know your sister.
I don't know your sister.
You want her money?
You want her money? I don't know what money you're talking about. I promise. I don't know. Stop. Please, stop.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but he's like just punching. He was like, please stop, please. Oh my gosh, hurts so bad. Please stop. All right. So, yeah, I have a few things to say about that. So, I'm gonna let the credits play out so that everybody gets their credentials shown. But the choreography, fantastic. That was definitely the strongest part. So, choreography, Kevin Tsai and Cheyenne Safar, definitely fantastic job on that. I'd say the weakest parts were, of course, like the story and the the acting in certain places. That being said, you know, like I'm a theater major, so I believe that, like, you know, I love action scenes, but you have to kind of understand why you're fighting and why you're doing what you're doing to get people invested in what they're watching. So, you know, I think the setting and the story are 2 of the most important components. And, you know, car garage, awesome setting. Fight in a car garage is just classic. It's a great place to start. And for people to be doing that in high school, like, they have a very promising future ahead of them. It was just phenomenal. It was great. Keep up the good work. I'm super excited to see how long ago did this come out. 2016. So this person's either, this person's probably out of college by this point. So I'm hoping they go places. So, of course, I'm going to leave a link to this video in the description. let's move on to the second one. So this one's called First Homemade Choreograph Fight Scene. It's from PressStartToCont. So this was made way back in 2012. This one looks a little bit more like homemade, like the kind of stuff I used to make when I was a kid. So I'm excited. Let's see how this looks. Whoa, we're just in it. Everyone's stumbling. They exploded. Oh, they're not done. Ah, kip up. That's cool. Something I always wish I could do. It's a kip up. That's one of my goals. I lose weight, get to learn how to do the kick. Watch the rest of Log Out Quest 3 fight scenes by clicking here. Well, I'm guessing there used to be an annotation, and now there's not. But in any case, once again, I'll leave the link in the description. So, first thing it says, fight scene inspired by Jackie Chan from our episodic series Log Out. So, it looks like they're just having fun, and of course, these kind of like homemade fight scenes are they're easy to rip apart, and I don't want to do that because, you know, like they're just having fun as some people who were, you know, doing some stuff. It looks like probably in high school or, you know, something like that. And sometimes, a lot of times, the camera quality that you have can annotate the feeling of the video that you're watching, and sometimes you just got to work with what you got. I will say, however, if I have to criticize it, I would say that working on where each individual character is in the scene at all times is important, because there were a few times where I just completely lost track of who was where. So he would like throw a back fist. Let's see if I can find it. So like he's fighting this guy, and then he turns around and he throws a back fist, and it like almost hits that guy, but it's like I don't know where that guy was the entire time. I guess he was just standing right there, right? So that's something that you kind of learn as you go, you know, as blocking and figuring out where everyone is at all times, and then communicating that to the audience effectively to make sure they understand what's happening in the scene at all times too, or it can get very confusing. The second thing I would say is that it says inspired by Jackie Chan, which is very interesting. I love Jackie Chan, and one of the things I love about Jackie Chan is like martial arts and film. A lot of times it's like macho. It's like two dudes shirtless in the rain with their rippling abs. Well, there's like a tanker explosion in the background, you know, like it's just the most macho thing. And with Jackie Chan, it's never kind of like that. It's more like he's always forced to fight, and when he does, he's always on the defense. If you'll watch some of Jackie Chan's like most notable movies, he's constantly running and doing and turning around and just doing what he has to do to get out of that situation. It's never like he's walking into the big bad's place and he's gonna like take down a bunch of people. It's always like super light. He always somehow brings levity to his movies, even though there's a lot of fighting in it. He always brings humor, levity, and a sense of ease. It's just always really interesting and really fun. I love Jackie Chan. He's great. Anyways, check this video out and check out that whole series if you want from their series Log Out. I'm going to move on to the next one. This one's called The Wrong Guy. Short action film fight scene from Peewee Cinemas. This was made in 2016. So let's give it a watch. The Wrong Guy. Don't watch me smoke, punk. That was an interesting thing they tried to pull off there. Switching perspectives to show more people.
Back two.
The stare down. Oh, Jesus. Is he gonna murder these people? Jesus Christ. Alright. I guess he was the wrong guy. Guess he really wanted what was ever in that backpack. Oh no, we don't get to find out what's in the backpack. I want to know what's in that backpack. He just murdered 3 people for it. Alright. So, yeah, I got some stuff to say on this one, of course. Yeah, super fun. I like that they tried some stuff. There's this part at the beginning where, like, one dude stepped out in front of him, and then he threw his cigarette down, and when he stomped it out, it switched perspectives to the other guy, and when he looked up, there were 2 more people. That was interesting. I don't know if it translated as well as they wanted it to, but it was interesting to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad they tried something. That being said, it falls into that tough guy trope, you know? Where it's just like, I'm so tough. I'm such a tough guy. You know, I don't know. It's so done all the time. And, you know, not that these people are, they have to make something revolutionary. They're just shooting films, you know? And I appreciate that. And I wish more people would go out and make more movies and do the things they want to do. The fact that he was willing to murder people over this thing in his backpack, and he never really... Because he gave up his wallet and his other stuff in his pockets, but then they asked for the bag, and he, like, straight up murders 3 people. So it's like, I wish I knew more about that, you know? I guess that's the hook. That's what gets you hooked. I want to know what's in that bag. And there was also, you know, the choreography didn't call for anything more than what someone with, like, a little bit of stage combat would be able to do. So not a whole lot of, you know, martial arts training involved in that shoot. It was mainly upper body, not a lot of kicks. I don't remember if there was any kicks, but I mean, it's whatever. It was well shot for the most part. And yeah. If you enjoyed this video, I enjoyed making it. Let me know if you want to see me to react to more fight scenes, or if you have ever made a fight scene in your life. I would love to see it. I would love to do a series where I just judge your fight scene. So leave it in the comments, leave a link to your video, or you know, suggested videos or anything like that you'd like me to see me react to. Have a great one. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.